Hello, today I'm going to talk about this book that's called The Twits. And the author for this book is called Roald Dahl. This is not a series, but I'm going to read it text back here. And then I'm going to talk about this funny book. To pay Miss Twits back for the worms in his spaghetti, Mr. Twit thought up a really clever, nasty trick. And now I'm going to talk about this book, and I'm going to look here on the contents here. I'm going to look at that if I don't remember. And then it just talks about in the start about hairy faces and what they do and that. That's not very fun. So then it talks about Mr. Twit. He is a hairy man. He doesn't like he likes to eat some eatable things that most people doesn't like. So then they also talk about Miss Twit. And then now the book begins. And it also says the characters in here. I don't know just where. I don't find it here, but it's a monkey, it's a bird, and what is more? And it's Miss Twit. Here, Mr. Twit, Miss Twit, the roly-poly bird, the muggle-wump monkeys. So then now the book begins. Miss Twit wants to do a prank on Mr. Twit. It didn't come. So then she put, when Mr. Twit didn't see, she had a glass eye, so she could just take it out, just spoodman. She could take it out. So then she takes it out and put it in his beer when Mr. Twit didn't see. So then he sees the eyes and he just and then Mr. Twit want to get back. He put a frog in her bedroom, and then she wanted to get back. So then she takes some worms, and then when she takes the worms, she baked, or what do you say? She cooked spaghetti, and then she put some worms in the spaghetti, but not for herself, for Mr. Twit. And then he wanted to get back with the walking stick she had. He put something under, and then so it becomes longer and longer and longer. So then he says that Miss Twit becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. So then Mr. Twit was going to stretch her, so she did like this and did like this, and then she put her foot straight, and then she when she said be so that she doesn't go up, and then she just then Mr. Twit just, so she goes up in the air. But she may be ugly, but she is smart. Because you're ugly doesn't mean that you're not smart. Ow. So then she just on the balloon, so she comes down, and then now the book is just not about them doing pranks back. Now it talks about the house, the tree, and the monkey cage. And these monkeys, they want to come out, but they need to stay on their heads. Just I can't show because I'm not on the ground, so I'm not very good at standing on my head. So you just know I'm not very good at that. Then every Wednesday, Mr. Twit eats bird pie. So then he has a dead tree, and then he puts some super sticky glue on the tree. So then when the birds come and are going to roost, they stay there because they can't come. They can't go anywhere. So then Mr. Twit is going to eat them. And then 4 boys is coming in there and want to look at the monkeys. And then they went to this tree, and that tree had that sticky glue. So then they was there, and then Mr. Twit said, I maybe can get some 4 little maybe boy pie. So then the boys had a plan, and they fled somehow. And then this is the circus, and then the roly-poly bird to rescue. I'm going to say bird. They say that that birds can English, but not the monkeys because they're from Africa. So then, how should I say? It's not very. It's a little bit on the night, but I'm going to drink water. So that does that. I don't do that because it's not very fun. Now I'm going to talk more about the book. So then this bird says to the other birds, don't go there, it's a sticky glue. And then the sticky glue comes on the cage. So then the poly bird says, don't go on the cage, it has glue. And then they're coming with the shotguns. They're going to buy some shotguns. Mr. and Miss Twit, because they're going to do that so they can eat some bird pie. So then the monkeys get free, and then they put everything on the ceiling. They use the glue, and then this bird says that they can go to Africa. She can have one of them on the back, and then that they come to Africa. So then they got glad, Miss Twit. They put some glue on their heads. So then when they did that, because they thought they was on the ceiling, but the ceiling was up. But they thought that they were on the ceiling. I don't know how to say that. So then they just stayed there, and then they disappeared, and everybody was glad. And then that was all for this book. That was called The Twits. First, when I read this book, I said twins, but it's The Twits. And this book was good, easy to read, interesting, and very good. It was very good. And my best character for this book was The monkeys. I do this, but not this. And my next video is a Swedish book, I think. I don't know. But bye bye.